Okay, this is another example. And the reason why I chose to do this one is because even though you would work the operation the same, sometimes people could get confused with this negative here. They try to multiply inside of the parentheses with a -7. And of course, you wouldn't do that. Sometimes it helps students or participants to go ahead and put a 1 there. So you can understand that that's a -1 and you're multiplying everything inside the parentheses with a -1. However, if you don't need that, you definitely don't have to write it. And you just have to remember that you're multiplying each of these numbers here with a negative. And let me go ahead and rewrite that. So a negative, if I rewrite that, if I multiply that by a negative, since it's positive, it would be -4x. And of course, this will be -5. And what I want to do now is just go ahead and bring down everything that I didn't touch. Now, remember, I've already used the negative, okay? So all I have to do is bring down the +7, my equal sign, -5x plus 14. Okay, let's look at this side right here and clean that up a little bit. I was like, what do I mean by clean up? Because I have two numbers here, a +7 and a -5, I definitely go ahead and can go ahead and rewrite that number, right? So now I know I have 7 minus 5, which is 2. And I'll just go ahead and rewrite everything that I haven't used so far. So -4x equals -5x plus 14. All right. Well, the next thing I want to do is remove my 2. So let's do that. +2 here. I'm sorry, -2 here because that one's positive. All right. And if I do a -2 here and add that so that can be negative, I also have to do it to the other side. So then I'll do a -2 here. And I'll go ahead and finish drawing my line. Okay. And I'll bring down what I have left, 14 minus 2, which is a +12. And I'll go ahead and rewrite my -5 because I haven't touched that, equals a -4x. Okay. All right. Since now I have my x isolated over here, I'm going to go ahead and move that over here to this side. And let's see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add a +5x here and also a +5x there. Okay. And draw my line. I'm going to go ahead and write what I have left. And I know that this is a +5 and a -4. So that would be a +1x. I could just write x because it's understood that the x stands for 1. Equal. And of course that x zeroes out. And now I have a 12 here. And because it's understood that this 1x is x, I can leave it like that. However, when you may see this on a test, it will be written x equals 12. And that will definitely be your answer. So as you can see, the problem works exactly the same as the other two problems work previously to this one. It's just that I have to remember that I'm multiplying by the negative. It's the number or the sign that's outside of the parentheses that is distributed back in to the numbers on the inside of the parentheses. Thanks for watching.